Hey guys, for me I have trouble figuring out the 13-14 versus the 15-16. So what I would do is I would obviously choose the side. Let's say I'm working on the mandibular right molars, right? And what you want to do is you want to find the side which is the V to the D, because when you position it to your typodont, it's V to the D, right? So I would use, so for the competency, I would probably roll this side versus this side. And then let's start with the 13-14 first. So what you would do is you would roll it on this side, okay, you know, V to the D, and then you would gently roll it back, and you will actually see that if you look at the light reflection, try to get good lighting, and you would see that this side right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, this side is actually lower, right? So now I'm going to pick it up. So this side is lower, right? And now when you turn it around, right, and you try to put it against the tooth, now because I flipped it, now this side, which is lower, it's going to be here when you're looking at it at this angle, at this point. So then when you position it onto the tooth, the lower side, which is over here, right, makes sense because 13-14 is for the distal. Okay. And now for the 15-16, this is 15-16, you also want to look at the same working end, the V to the D, and then when you roll it, all right, when you roll it, now you look at the reflection, right? Now you actually see that, no, you see it like this, okay, you actually look at it, the light is hitting it like this, so you know that this is actually the lower working edge. So what you want to do is, so it's here, right? So when you flip it around, okay, let's say you're looking at it like this, it's on this side now, right? And now when you put it against the tooth, right, you put it against the tooth, you know that because 15-16 is for mesial surfaces, facial and lingual surfaces. Now when you're scaling it, you would know. And I know that if you're looking at both of them and you pick it up, right, let's say it's on the same side, make sure it's on the same side, and then you turn it around and you're like, you're looking at it straight, you're looking at the handle straight, and you're like, oh no, wait, I'm seeing both of them, this side's lower and this side's lower. No, instead of looking at the straight handle, try tilting your terminal shank straight. If you look at it straight with the terminal shank, the 15-16, you can actually tell that this side is lower. And if you look at the 13-14, you tilt it straight, this side is actually lower. So now when you put it together, you're able to tell that the 13-14, this side is lower, and then 15-16, this side is lower. So obviously when you turn it around, you know which side you're working on, and that's how you can tell the 13-14 and the 15-16.